Next thing we're going to look at is a kind of a classic demonstration. You probably all heard the story about somebody being able to break a wine glass with their voice. And some people can do it. It's pretty hard to do, actually, and I don't have enough of a voice to do it. But I've come up with some equipment that can do it. So we're going to try to shake this glass using sound and set it into what's called resonance, which is related to what Keith was doing there, and see if we can just use sound waves, nothing but sound waves, to break a glass. Most objects that have a decent resonance like to resonate at a certain frequency. They have a frequency they like to shake at. And that frequency is the same as the frequency of the sound you heard, which in this case is about 500 hertz, about 500 shakes per second. And I've got another one of these wine glasses that's set up in here, but I've got it horizontal so that you can see the edge there. And I've got another light on this, which is another kind of strobe light, similar to the one that Keith is using over there.
It's worked a long time to figure out how to do this. And what are we doing here, Brett? Have you got things not ready?
I think so.
So Brett, so you're looking at it through the camera, and the light that's shining on it is a strobe light. Now the strobe light isn't doing much for us now, but Brett's about to bombard that thing with sound. And when you say 500,
just a little under 498.
498 cycles per second, and he will set the strobe light to be very close to 498 cycles per second.
And you can start to see what the wine glass is actually doing. This is just slowing down the frequency of the wine glass. It's still shaking at 500 shakes per second. But I'm flashing it at almost 500 flashes per second, so you're seeing it move at about 1 squeeze per second.
Brett invented both the speaker system, he invented the speaker system, the blacks, and the light that allows us to do this. Nobody else has that.
I'm going to turn the amplitude up a little bit. You can see that's starting to stretch even more. Remember, that's a solid wine glass. And you wouldn't really think that a wine glass can stretch like that. If you saw something like that in your hand, you'd probably start to back away a little bit.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't drink out of that at home. But wine glass is actually a very elastic material. It's very stretchable. Usually, but it gets to a point eventually where it just can't take it anymore. I'm going to try to crank the amplitude up even a little bit more and see if we can break this thing. Take it up real slowly. Watch the amplitude of the glass.
People who try to do this and fail. Brett just got frustrated with this, and he just took it upon himself. I'm going to figure out how to do this. And so Brett has created this system here where, like clockwork, anytime we want to break a glass, we just put one in there, bang, we can break the glass anytime we want. The college actually asked us at one point, why is the physics department buying so many wine glasses? And that was concern.
It didn't help that the store I bought them from, they shortened the name on the receipt so it actually only says wine.